Okay, we are back once again, guys. Uh, today we are gonna be starting the last act world quest. For this series in the Wake of Narcissus. So we for the day we'll be focusing on pretty much a prologue of it and possibly Act 1 as well. And if we still have some time, we're gonna do Act 2 next after that. But we're gonna fit in the events too while we are at it. So yeah, that would be the plan at least. Oops, sorry. I was actually checking the stream on my phone just in case there's problem, you know. Okay, we're good now. Okay, so since I don't have anyone to check it for me, I do it myself as well. Alright, so without further ado, let's do this shit. So yeah, it's Genshin Impact again, guys. So it's pretty much Genshin Impact in the past few days, right? Honestly, I'm supposed to be doing this on Friday, but I got sick. That was the problem. Anyway, I'll be doing it now. Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome to my humble abode. And I hope you had a great day. Let's see. Is this the way, you know? It should be, right? How did I miss that? Okay. Just start. Oh, I see. So you're at the other side of the world right now. Because it's already 5:46 in the afternoon here. What? To Caterpillar. Oh, I remember it. I remember that one. Hey, what is this place? Paimon's DC from that whole getting sucked into the book thing. Narzissenkreuz Adventure. Well, I'll take it. It's morning there then. Good morning, I guess. I hope you have a good day. Sure does feel like we've been transported to all sorts of strange places under weird circumstances after meeting Anra, huh? No prob. Oh, by the way, sorry for the voice. I'm still recovering from my flu. I still have cough and the runny nose thingy. So I might have to mute it every now and then because of it, so that I could sneeze or cough. Yeah, it sucks. I really hate getting sick, but it is what it is. It's kind of part of life. I was not blaming you. She just thinks that Fontaine really is a magical place. Still, this is the Narzissenkreuz Adventure. Sounds like an organization that people from the kingdom would set up in a different country. Method of entry was pretty interesting too. It was just like that picture book in Anaposes. We read and then we ended up somewhere else. That makes this place something like a secret base, doesn't it? We don't even know what it really is either. Are you feeling more calm now, Anne? It was all fake after all. On the contrary, your story has only just begun. And how should one proceed in peace of mind without a reliable knight at hand? Oh, lovely maiden. Oh! Paimon! You're getting tired. You're getting tired. What did you? Just trying to encourage Anne. You're quite a knight yourself, Paimon. You're positive and you got a good heart. Well, that's good to know. A powerfully white hair. You really are impressive, Paimon. See? You cheered Anne up already. You also stream on Twitch? Yes, I actually do multi-streaming. I used to stream in Kick as well. Not right now though. Since I have so much to do IRL, got rather busy. And since I'm the only one managing my streaming sites as well as my social media, so I'm fully booked. But yes, I do stream at Twitch as well. By the way, it's a shameless plug, guys. I would appreciate it if you leave a like, subscribe, and follow. To my social medias, X and TikTok, as well as my other streaming sites, which is Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. And yes, guys, I do multi-stream. Sorry. I just felt like I have to do it. It's true. I would know. Let's put what we discovered. It does help a lot. For real. Continue to pursue what I'm passionate in doing, which is doing this. Making content. Hey, you found me. And yeah, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Any ideas? Let's start with Anne. Been thinking about it too. Mary Ann said that your birth was a beautiful accident. What does that mean? I think it might simply be that my birth was a coincidence. Just as she said, I am someone she dreamed of, the form she took in the dream. The things we experienced together were also part of the tale in the dream. If it hadn't been for you, the dream might never have ended. By the way, have you guys finished this part? I have so much backlogs, man. That's so sad. I have so much to do. Not that Paimon gets it. This means that Mary Ann is also an Oceanid. And Anne was created from Mary Ann. Yup. That's what I believe as well, and if that's the case, the things I remember during a journey could have been her memories, or so I think. Your knowledge and experience cannot exceed that of the main body. It was a long time ago, yeah. I just figured that since I'll be doing the new summer event anyway. Might as well do this, right? Do the rest of the prerequisite world quests for lore as well. Well, it's not exactly a prerequisite. You could do the event without doing all of this, but might as well, I guess. So I went and did it. It's been a long journey. This is already the fourth part, I think. The VOD is on my YouTube channel. Like, I started with the I.Aqueous Tidemarks, then I went to the Narzissenkreuz, then Ancient Colors, then Book of Esoteric Revelations after that. And the last stream, I just finished Unfinished Comedy. Now I'm doing in the Wake of Narcissus. Yo, the event really pretty much just gave me the reason to do all of this. If things I remember during our journey should have been her memories, or so I think. Without a main body to restrict and control you. Become the master of your own fate, her last words to me. Also recommend doing the world quest first, right? Like to better understand or the full-blown immersion for the event. I believe that to be the case, yes. That case, who was Mary Ann really? This name is very familiar to me. Let's discuss Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Now have a lot of thoughts on the matter, memories and emotions. When those two children brought me here, it was a lovely place. Everything was new and shiny, just as before. Everything could be like they were before, but later they changed. Something stopped being the same and the people here changed too. Though the Narzissenkreuz Institute of old did not have sunlight, it was very warm, yet this place grew even colder. And then... Oh... Each time I try to recall it, I grow very frightened and very sad. Yeah. Uh, it was mentioned, I think it was during the Aquarius World Quest, the explosion. Hmm. This is the best I could do for now. Can sense that many terrible things happened before. Can sense many emotions, rage, terror, but also hope, trust, and admiration. But all of them make me feel a strange sort of pain. Like there are all sorts of shards or impurities embedded in my body. I don't want to, I can't. Leave that aside first, there's no need to force it. The more you try to force yourself to remember, the less you'll be able to remember. Let's discuss Princess Lyris. All stories must have their origins. Mention a place called the Narzissenkreuz Institute before. It feels like we got our hands on some new clues, but then again not. Actually, I recall something else. The world fell into utter darkness. Never again would the cool spring water flow. I saw that once, or perhaps I saw that in the future. Isn't becoming friends something that just, happens? When you called out to us and asked for our help, that was the moment Paimon thought. If you really wanna thank us, and keep your chin up and keep those spirits high, I have your help. I shouldn't waste it by standing still. I must recall more. Tell you about it. It's fine. Just marry and dream of the past tale. The tale gave birth to me. I will also rest. In dreams, I might be able to recall more things. Wait a second, guys. I'm getting a call. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about it, guys. It was my mom. She was asking a few things. She might call again later, so I'ma just preemptively tell you guys that uh, I might go out again later for a short while. Yup. Alright then, good night, Ein. Unfinished story. Ooh! What's this? Oh, it's the dog! It's the dog, Seymour. Its location and data regarding it have been recorded in my storage unit. We've been here before. Mary Ann, you're looking for probably isn't here. But we might still find some clues that we didn't before. Sorry guys, I got I got magnetized by this two here. Useful upon arriving here, Seymour. The newly recorded information is pending further analysis and organization. No effectively conclusion possible at present. Record space collation starting. Total time required unknown. Interactive function will cease temporarily. while this is ongoing. Now to think of it, we don't know a lot about you either, Seymour. All we know is that your master is in Mamir by someone named Mary Ann. But it felt like there were some more basic questions we hadn't answered yet. Now seems like a good time, right? You could tell us a bit more about yourself and Marianne. We might be able to better help you. On prototype for ACV07, designed by girl blah 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 to accompany and protect my master, Miss Marianne. Oh. I'm equipped with the most advanced optics memory storage unit, logic unit, and various functionable modules from the Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy. So basically, before you've done your collation thing, there's some stuff that you can tell us, even if you knew, right? Affirmative. Okay. Yeah. Allows me to keep a log of Miss Marianne's daily life and also act as an agent's assistant. Oh. To do with ah guys, it's highly classified. Okay. Blanc perform at the direction of Blanc. As such, Blanc. Regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Tell me about the Ordo. We really find clues about Marianne's whereabouts here. We've never been here before, right? So why do you think we'll find clues here? Were those of myself executing a specific process? This process was the capture of fugitive elements from Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Miss Mary Ann was also executing this process. Elena's. Everyone wonders if he'll come back here. If we ever meet again, we're gonna have questions for him. He doesn't seem like the sort who'll simply answer questions if asked. If all else fails, we can just, go good cop, bad cop on it. Aye, partner. There's gotta be some way, or else we're stuck waiting for Seymour to recall stuff. Oh. I think that's what Eilena's was talking about back then, you know, um, during the Ancient Colors. If is it Ancient Colors event? No, not event. World Quest. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Follow the orders plan to that end. Jacob Ingold Blanc must be stopped due to Blanc to Miss Mary Ann. Seem like we got other options beyond waiting for you to do that record collation of yours, Seymour. But it will take a lot of time, won't it? But boy, has she still got some of you? There wasn't a good time to have this conversation earlier. Where there's no doubt, no, no one to disturb us now, and Seymour's well our elated party, right? No time like the present then. Leaving you here to perform your record collation wouldn't be a problem, would it? This is an Australian and a friend of ours, and this is... I know you're the silly dog Seymour. I lack the relevant data. I do not believe you have honor meeting. We have the we have had the honor of meeting a Shanid Ain. Never met you before either, but I was sure of it the moment I saw you. You must be Seymour. No, I don't know. Either I feel strange. Record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Mention is looking for is also named Mary Ann. Regular record space collation can decrease the frequency of such issues effectively. Had it with you, you silly dog. According to what Seymour said before, it can't be the same Mary Ann, right? What? Let's do it like this. You can call Mary Ann in the Anaposis Mary Ann 1, and the one you're looking for, Seymour, can be Mary Ann 2. They're so close, dude. They're so close. Yet so far. Why don't you look at it this way? Seymour 2 is bigger than 1. Doesn't that make it pretty good too? Didn't think you had any mean bones in you, I, but you sure do. I don't know, but I suddenly felt compelled to do that. That stuff doesn't matter. Come good doggy, sit. Are you excited for Genshin Laser next week? I think, yeah. Can't wait. We're finally entering Chesnaya, right? It's been 6 years. It's actually been 6 years. Because we will be able to improve photo taking stability, right? Yes, do you need to take a photo? Shanid Ein? I am equipped with the most advanced optics from the Fontaine Institute of Natural Philosophy. Yo, finally. I've been waiting for it, man, like ages at this point. It felt like ages. Sarah's getting place 11 right over here. Uh, why? What you say makes sense, Paimon. I don't think we'll need to trouble you this time. I can show Seymour the way. Take care now. Final question. Hey, my waifu funds. Okay. Those were my waifu finds, guys. Enigmatic page 6. Alright. Well, this is the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. There are no longer any ceremonial items here. Nor has there been a dispelling ritual conducted for a long time. Nonetheless, yes, the familiar setting is stirring my memory. This is the right place. Maybe there might be clues that we have overlooked, but oh, by the way, this guy is from the Unfinished Comedy. This one here, who happens to be also a Hillichurl. So have you found anything? Things a word that shall never again catch up to me. Does that count? I want to interrupt your reminiscing, but it doesn't sound like what we're looking for. Perhaps, but my past is inextricably intertwined with the Narzissenkreuz Ordo, the chief culprit of the great sin. I was not in the inner circle several hundred years ago, so I don't know everything about the incident. But I was personally mentored by Narzissenkreuz, who should be the origin of all this. There's a prophet lying dormant in all of us, and when he awakes, one more evil shall walk the world. I thought we got acquainted well enough during our jailbreak. Sorry, excuse me. I understand that you're asking about something deeper. Now I shall perform a terrible feat that never been done before. Never be done again. We have to face a more complicated world now. The time for things from under the age of 9 is over. Next, we probably need experiences from age 16 or so. Huh. The first voice I heard while in this body was that of Narzissenkreuz. Other than speaking of the redeeming powers of the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz, he also preached thus. What do you think about Charizard's design? There are mixed feelings about her in the Genshin community. Not gonna lie, before they showed her, I expected her to be something similar to Bronya, from HI3, Honkai Impact 3, or Silverwall, an older version of Silverwall. Well, Bronya and HSR as well. But yeah, not bad actually. I actually like it. There's a right word or how to describe it though. It's at the back of my mind. I just cannot pinpoint it. Um, I'm trying to think about it. It's something related to dere, you could say. The serious deres. I know the right word. I just don't remember it exactly. She looks like those kind of characters who looks cold, doesn't show uh doesn't show emotions publicly but quite soft privately. There's a right word for it, I just don't remember. I personally hope for Alicia SP. Yeah, I'm actually been waiting for Genshin's version of Alicia. So, and no, we already have it. Is it? Oh my god, I was thinking for HSR. We don't have one yet in Genshin. You're right. There's no Alicia version in Genshin yet. Perhaps in this new nation, perhaps we'll see one, or maybe we'll see one when we finally get into um. What was the name of the place again? The one where the guards reside. Um, bruh, this is what getting sick gets you. Celestia, maybe we'll get Genshin's version of Alicia when we're about to enter Celestia already. We'll just have to see and wait though. Unfortunately, the most humans do not know the reason they were born and yet they still live happily. Yup. Also, it's not quite correct to say that he created me. How so? You call the one above a god. In the tenets of Narzissenkreuz, do you know what is most critical in creating someone? It's imagination. Imagining a person down to the last detail, akin to an oceanid imagining a creature in the wild. Okay, guys. I'm getting another call, so I'll be right back. I'ma just answer this for a few minutes, I think. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Whew. If it was the product of someone else's imagination, digressing, but I feel that this information is relevant to your question. Well, that didn't make anything clear, but do you have any other questions? Narzissenkreuz teachings just contain many radical ideas that were perhaps difficult for people to accept. Would lead ceremonies with the Holy Blade in accordance with the ancient dictates. They call it trifactor excision in Liu and Sumeru shattering Magraha. They call it renunciation of the ego. Damn. They believe that one's own will is obstacle. The accidentally receiving a vision while seeking the path is a guaranteed path to destruction. I never found out about Narzissenkreuz's ultimate purpose for collecting all those wheels and selves was. Can you elaborate concerning Narzissenkreuz? There is so much to be said. I'll need time to process it all. About what happened all those years ago. Ooh. Guillotine was even called the White Cavalier of Protection back then. Is that a better title than Honorary Knight? If we're comparing impressive titles, I submit Chrysalis with the Phantasmic Mod. Just what kind of weird title? It actually sounds cool though. Title the order gave me. See, I'm Caterpillar. A creature that turns into a chrysalis before completely metamorphosing into a butterfly. 5-1 in your loud mouth. Oh, 5-1 and your freaking loud mouth. I suppose the name contained the wings of hope that I would mature into a human. I have to pour over the records and try to piece it all together. So I'm afraid you won't always find me here. Nothing can be dangerous for you as it is now. Huh. Hmm. The Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Danger. Activity by Narzissenkreuz Ordo remnants detected. Please find a safe place immediately. Annihilation mode activated. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, Seymour, calm down. This is... We met again. What did the White Cavalier of Protection say about you? Ah, yes, this is my little invention. I am blank prototype with a large number of bold design elements. The priority level of this topic has been downgraded. Please lay down your arms and surrender. Say more, listen to me. Issues or preference. Yeah. I already surrendered to Gauri. Is that so? Yes, totally. In that case, we can continue to discuss my extraordinary design. this, this silly dog. Speaking of which, how's the young lady you were protecting doing? Wait a minute. Why did I say something like that? Are you pulling for a meal dine or the Omahors? Oh, I'ma try to get both, but I'm putting Ramildan as my number one priority. I'll try to get both though. Hopefully luck would be on my side. Oh my goodness, is what a gambling addict thing to say. My goodness. I know, why did I say something like that? You're correct. I'm looking for the master I should protect. Or as you might call her, Mary Ann Guillotine. Oh no, it slowly becomes clear, Guillotine. Right, my designer, Guillotine. Is this your memories from 100 years ago? You know, getting clearer? Memory from before my birth? Something akin to an elephant recalling its previous life while meditating? I do not understand. Previous lives do not exist. Not for you at least. To you, it seems that I countered a potential breakthrough I had never imagined possible. Perhaps I might find the secrets of my own birth after all. Though I do not understand, I'm glad to have been of service. If I may be so blunt, what is your relationship with the Red Empress? I have no idea who that is, though the name kind of rings a bell. What is your relationship with Lyris? Wouldn't you remain adventure Paimon and Kali just to find out that she was merely a character in a story? Also a victim of riddles, so I shall not play dumb. I'll tell you everything I know. It did indeed exist. She was an Oceanid as well. And Narzissenkreuz's name for her within the order was the Red Empress. Yeah, it definitely is all connected. The clock here doesn't seem very accurate, does it? Simply put, it's a doomsday clock. What the hell? Mickey Kelly? What the hell? Doomsday clock, guys. When the clock strikes midnight, the apocalypse will come. When I was here before, they thought the apocalypse was still far away, and that though it wouldn't happen in our generation, we should stop it for the sake of the future. If the clock is accurate, then it is not far off now. Perhaps we shall lay ourselves down to sleep tonight, and the sun shall not rise in the morn. Perhaps the sea shall evaporate tomorrow. Perhaps we are already living in an apocalypse, and the good times have long ended. First, what we see is just a clock, not the apocalypse itself. When it comes down to it, time is merely a tool humans use to measure changes in all forms of matter. Calculate the beginning of the end and build this device. I don't know, I'm not sure. It's like water boiling off into gas. I can't see it and I can't quite grasp it either. Hmm. It should be something within the scope of my abilities. Of course, you did free Lanoir and I from prison, but I'm no gin in a bottle. I see what he did there. What would you wish me, Paimon? Been having lots of fun traveling together, so we don't really need anything special. But Caterpillar, can you help us help Anne and Seymour? So good. So good. Then let's work together. Now I plan to work with Simon to see if we can use our experiences and the information available here to figure something new out. Hey. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Huh.
数理は世の断りの基本よ。興味があるなら演算を教えてあげる。
Alright.
そうね。まずは指を
Excuse
1
me.
本出してみて。
My throat suddenly felt itchy for some reason. Oh, damn it. Alright. My mama disconnected. What did I miss? It's just all talk. You know, I didn't even notice it as well. I got I got fully immersed with the story. That's pretty much what usually what happens to me when I get to immerse with the story. Like I forgot I'm streaming for some reason. Anyway, since we're done with the initial facts world quest, um, let's go directly to the next one. The Act 1 of In the Wake of Narcissus. Ooh. In the Wake of Narcissus, Act 1, Search in the Algae Sea. Alright. Sorry, excuse me. Yup. You bet we are. Have you found anything new in the meantime? And I have been doing some research. Oh, and here doesn't in fact have an annihilation mode. When the fragment sorting, this phrase was found to have been derived from the novel Prisoner 6 Override. World Organization launched a mass annihilation agent to hunt a chimera down. Right, their penmanship is clear and clearly beautiful. a master of calligraphy if I ever saw one. So you were talking about the handwriting. Got a bad feeling about this already. Did you not find anything during this time then? I shall not dress any further. As you know, we told you all that we found the last time we were without holding anything back. However, I fear that this time there are some clues hidden in details that we must rely on chance to reveal. If no further revelations concerning a murder emerged, then the blood on the painting will always remain a red smear. Then what would this chance be? I don't. Why don't we do a quick recap of everything we've discovered? Let's make some deductions regarding that what happened in the past and might give us the opportunity to fill in some gaps that can help us support our refute our views. Hmm. Always feel like there's so much about this that's familiar, but I can't recall anything about it. Can you give a continuous account of the resources that I have sorted? Oh, silly dog, didn't you only recover your creator's name after talking to us about the matter? Very much similar sounds during said interaction. There was no data loss involved. There must have been that I too find that keyword searches make searching for entries more efficient. So what do we want to discuss? What is the Mary Ann in the Anaposis exactly? Let's get ourselves some armchairs, maybe crack open a few beers. Oh wait, you can drink. Yo, I can drink! My partner can't though. Oh well, the Mary Ann itself certainly is familiar to me. Missing context, I can only conclude based on Newman's unmodified lifespan that they are not the same person. Mentioned before that you encountered oceanic creatures that had a great deal of character. One might say personality even. That an intelligent oceanid has already understood the original forms beforehand. So were you the one who willed those creatures into being, Anne? Don't you think that's kind of weird, summoning familiar friends to play house with you for who knows how long and stuff? Hmm. In that case, let's see what we can deduce from the things we already know. Brainstorm a bit and find a breakthrough. Giants are sentient creatures unique to Fontaine, and they can create oceanic creatures through mimicry and transformation. Remember all those strange and wonderful oceanic creatures we saw before we met Mary Ann? Man, about and create those shine creatures and an opposite. Speaking of just how those shine reproduce again, Anne's far too weak to control the whole realm, so she can't be the Oceanic behind it all. You can create water creatures, but it's extraordinary to be able to imagine creatures with rich personalities. We're certain that there's an Oceanic in and the process controlling everything. Anne said the name sounded familiar. I should ask her about it should something come to mind. Marine humans don't live that long. It's been several hundred years. Hmm. That cannot be it. Really not Anne. I believe her. She is also searching for answers. The enigmatic Marianne, who was the same name as Seymour's owner and who seems to know everything. Even if she's not as Oceanic, she's probably related to the Oceanic behind all of this. All of this in and opposites all point to the powers of the Oceanid. This is what I suspect. An Oceanid with whom Mary Ann has a close relationship. Or perhaps she could even be the princess herself. The Red Empress of the Narzissenkreuz order from back then. The Red Empress who loves to take heads. Wait. Wait a second. Yo, wait a second. Hold on. Big regulation or something like that. But it's not a story about lyrics. Rather, it's a fairy tale about someone named Mary Ann. It's made of pure water and so has the ability to dissolve and extract people's wills. We have a few things about Mary Ann. Mull it over a while first and speak to Miss Anna Seymour. Hmm. Omitting the standard citation format, reconstructing output to match format report to superiors. This Lyris is registered Oceanid. She is not eligible to be stationed in the waters outside Fontaine and has become a special source of information for the nation. She was appointed as the director of an orphanage to symbolize the love and affection of a previous Hydro Archon. Oh. An orphanage director, then how is she connected to Narzissenkreuz Ordo? But her intelligence among Ocean was below average. She wasn't very good at working out the cause and effect of things, nor could she even count. As a result, she was not qualified to perform covert investigations. Oh, Scarlet Boots. I'm sorry, but I'm busy right now. They pick up their kittens one by one and keep going back until they see there aren't any kittens left. Later, the orphanage was destroyed during the calamity and and official records of her stopped there. They say she failed to understand the link between the disaster, the orphans fleeing, and her own conduct. Guilt and expectation. I have an underwater locomotion module. Once Mary Ann and I dove down to the ruins of the orphanage, whose coordinates were the same as those of Anaposis. We found an ocean swimming sadly in circles. He was a core member of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo and the subject of a high priority arrest warrant. Considering that she may be connected to Anne, she must have been tricked. There's another important piece of information worth noting. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's slowly connecting each other. All the dots are slowly getting connected. All Increase phantom files that Mr. Alain Guillotine recorded for testing light sensitivity while designing me. According to the eyewitness testimony regarding who I suspect to be Lyris, there shouldn't be any problems. Hmm. Toot. Familiar to me because it's from a children's story, the same one that the Red Empress comes from. Female lead Liddell was mistaken for Marianne and the servant, and Marianne never appeared throughout the entire story. This memory feels more vivid than those I have of the story of the evil dragon Narcissus. Ooh. Feels like you've changed a lot since we met in the Fortress of Marified Caterpillar. It, Swan made time flow for me. Watching her grow reminded me that time still passes and life is still being born, shining brilliantly, and then being extinguished. So I changed as well. That said, my past self, the person I was before I met her, would certainly be more helpful to Anne and Seymour in our current situation. Don't be like that, Paimon. Just think about it. Making up stories for Lenoir was nothing more than putting such ways of thinking to good use. Regardless, it has nothing to do with the current situation. You look like you still have questions. Yup. Since we... Sorry. We have to discuss topics of discussion that can be used to refute or sustain those conjectures. How do Shannon reproduce? When we exchanged information earlier, Kali mentioned that Anne is the person Mary Ann's dream, or perhaps she might be the manifestation made by Mary Ann, an Oceanid. Why the repetition? Are you just trying to make it sound cute? Perhaps my description was ill done. Still, can an Oceanid create an Oceanid creature version of an Oceanid? It's a tongue twister, by the way. That's like asking if hard candies can be used as a filler for another hard candy. So, what do you say to that? This question is really interesting, but Payman's already hungry for answers. I suppose I have to say, still, you may not realize just how deep this rabbit hole goes, so let me explain. Do tell, you might be confused as to why there are oceanic creatures with personalities and anaposes. If oceanics can create oceanic creatures, then can they create oceanic humans or oceanic oceanids? Invention dictates that it's rare for oceanics to be able to mimic a human unless the human drowns in their arms, or the oceanid has spent extensive time with a person and knows everything about them. Afraid perhaps only one as powerful as Stradea could do it. So that means Idea must be incredibly strong. Hmm. The same applies to Oceanids. Creating Oceanids usually should be impossible in this world at least. Followers blindly believe in their leaders, who in turn blindly believe in themselves, giving rise to delirium and delusions. Powerful beliefs also a powerful will, and magic is a skill that molds reality to your will. Perhaps the descendants of hypothesis makes more sense. It's possible and quite understandable too. Mariana, the Empress Lyris and the Anne who's with us. What will our conclusion be? How will we sustain it and how shall we refute it? Is there anything else you feel we should add? As I mentioned before, Marianne is not only the princess in Anne's story, but she is also the person I must protect. The younger sister of Elaine Guillotine, the one designed me. As for matters concerning me, I suppose you already know all about them. Hmm. about the damage to Raymer and Elena's Red Empress Lyris. I do not have such emotions. You can see it as me having lowered my assessment of myself. And according to like Elena's, the battle that occurred within his body ended quite terribly. Yeah, was most likely a grim one. And this world is full of tales of loyal knights who exchanged their lives for a miracle, so you need not grieve too much, Seymour. She was an important figure in the Narzissenkreuz Ordo, and she is also the Ocean involved in the tale, apart from Miss Anne. One of only two Oceanids, and we also just agreed that we believe that there must be an Oceanid behind Anna poses. But her traits don't match those of the Mary Ann we encountered. Right, a character more intelligent than themselves. In fairy tales, the kitten may dream of their living little master, but I fear such things doesn't happen much in real life. So who is behind all this, and who in the world is that Marianne? And is Oceania behind the curtain? Yes. Well then, what do you find the name Lyris familiar? She is after all the only Oceanid involved in this part, apart from yourself. You using the process of elimination you actually already guessed as much long ago. I didn't want to disrespect Ando, but you do already have a version of the story in your heart, your interpretation, yes? Then we should go find that Marianne and see for ourselves. So the conclusion would be that it was my incompetence that exposed Marianne to danger. Damn. Say more at sad, doggy. Do not blame yourself. You have fought to the point of destruction. You have done your part. There's no need to be pessimistic either. So that is an odd thing to say to a machine. It's like pouring Fontaine into a sink and then saying, "Sink, you'll get a fat if you keep drinking like this." Do I use my official designation? We may not have reached any conclusion, but we now know that we what to do next. Why don't we go find this Mary Ann? Let's solve the mystery before tackling the Narzissenkreuz Adventure issue. The fairy tale water world. It's time to review responsibilities to apportion blame. I don't think I should be held accountable for I can only override my protective prerogative in moments of great danger. Where is it? Huh? Oh, wait. I remember this now. This is where I broke. Um, yeah. The Aqueous something. The first world quest that we did. I missed this one. Now that it is. What? Oh shit. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could do that, guy. I'll take it though. I'm a bit lost though. It's in Fontaine. Oh, it's here. Okay. Yeah. It was during this time. Alright. We're back again. This time I must, Marianne. In truth, I must confess to being somewhat jealous of you. You still hold out hope of recovering your past. I've been searching for centuries, but I haven't found a thing. Please do your best for this old caterpillar's part as well, alright? Figure your past out and come to accept your present self. Oh, it's them again. Yes, and you are Night Kali and Paimon. It's really good to see you. So good that I can control my soul whenever. Please dodge to the best of your ability. What the heck? As to send you a man, now let me take out her handwritten letter with my hands, which are much like yours, yellow and white ones. I don't want to hear your stories. I prefer my version. Hell, I'll be damned.
光の裁きを受けよ。
It was a Princess Lear's magic. That's just how the story goes. Temporary optical sensors shut down. Understood. They will be reactivated on your command. Essence of a meme is pretense, the charade that something is still here. And believe is the heart of magic, the fate that is meaning here. So let's close our eyes. So I'm beginning imagining what it would look like if the bubble was still here. This step, the process of imagining something in such detail, imaging. Is the entrance that disappeared this time. And do you know to make the portal, you can do your imaging thing on it? No matter how long I wait. This is because the portal has lost meaning and thus cannot be recreated. From what you told me before, the entrance that once placed here led to a story that had yet to be written. Now that she has said everything she wanted to, the story no longer has any meaning. Marianne is rejecting her answer, and that is why the way in is shut. It does seem so. I heard something while Anne was imaging. Might be best not to discuss personal secrets here. The walls might have ears and all. Let's head back before talking about this. Whew. I must correct your statement. My auditory components can indeed pick up higher and lower frequencies as compared to humans. However, I am not a dog. Moreover, a dog's low frequency hearing is similar to that of a human. Well, I was talking about real dogs, not you. Didn't think you would hear it too. You won't come back no matter how long I wait. Looks like we heard the same thing. I suspect that this was the inner voice of Marianne. Also heard something like I prefer the story of the Narzissenkreuz Adventure team, sitting down happily for tea time after their adventure has ended. I don't want to hear your stories, I prefer my version. True first, perhaps you really might be able to come to some conclusion. Hmm. I wouldn't do that. Man looks smart, but she doesn't want to accept this complicated world, so she chooses to protect herself with fairy tales. But even fairy tales must end. Hmm. Neither elimination nor enumeration is very fair to Anne, but I have some other thoughts to share too, though they may have nothing to do with the next step in our reasoning. Are you willing to listen? I'm listening. We broached the topic of oceanic reproduction. A huge taboo for oceanics to mimic and transform into one of their own kind, just as it is for humans to create humans. Hmm. With some chance, this mysterious method of oceanic reproduction is accomplished through imagination and mimicry. Perhaps your regret or remorse give birth to a thought, and as they imagine that path that could have been taken, a new oceanid is born. Oh, it's a secret passed down amongst oceanids only. In any case, we'll begin once you're ready. This can't really be a foreshadowing, can it? A member of the Narzissenkreuz Order from several hundred years ago, whose whereabouts afterwards are unknown. Oh, a fairy tale without an ending. She refused our visit, but she mentioned her memories from the Narzissenkreuz Institute. It sounded like she was waiting for everyone to return from the Institute ruins. I feel like when the tragedy happened, the real Mary Ann Guillotine died and was absorbed by Lyris. So both their memories got mixed up, and the reason it sounded like she was waiting for everyone to return the Institute ruins is because Lyris is the director of the Institute, and since the tragedy happened, that tragedy happened as well, where the institute got underwater. Lyris stayed there, and Lyris was found by the Ordo, and she became the Empress. And the rest is his history. What a Samer was supposed to protect. Mary is waiting in the ruins. Person who once waited within the deserted ruins for everyone's return was Lyris, former director. Here Anne has Lyris memories. There it is. The only person who grew up in Narzissenkreuz Institute and has a matching background is Marianne Guillotine. Aaron has Mary and Guillotine's memories. Ooh. If so, then Mary Ann is Mary Ann Guillotine. They have the same name and matching memories. If so, the Mary Ann is Lyris. Another piece of evidence we have is that they can be both use oceanic powers to control anaposes. The identities are contradictory. But how can she be both people at the same time? Lyris' abilities? This must mean that Lyris and Ocean probably has special powers. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, wait. The one that absorbs the soul and the memories, right? I remember now because I initially I just wanted to try everything. Then I read the Red Empress lyrics. Then I suddenly remember why the Ordo took lyrics in, dissolving the personality and will. Presume the Order was to dissolve the members' egos. What could have happened between her and the missing Mary Ann Guillotine? Some layers dissolved Mary Ann Guillotine's personality. Through their wills now mixed began the dream. The dream of a simple world where the princess is saved and the evil dragon gets killed. Dream of a world where everything was simple and had an answer. As long as Anne was there. Oh, that's Anne and Marianne were born. Were the pieces of the case that were floating all over the Algae Sea back together? It's just an empty box even after being put together. We finally figured out what the lost pearl should look like. Don't give Paimon any hints. She's gonna figure this out on her own. We pieced together a good guess from the clues, but the truth is still unproven. I meant that they may never know the truth. But I'm afraid we have no choice but to accept this conjecture. Hmm. I'm afraid I can't accept something like this right away. Figures. It's a shocking fact and it will require you to accept yourself again. But I don't think it should be that difficult to do so. After all, knowing your past does not require abandoning everything about the present. Uh, I do not understand the specific context of this discussion, but I would like to add that I do not believe I am different from how I was before, suffering this damage. Even though you insist on addressing me as a silly dog, my identification number is still. Come, it's not that serious. I promised Nine that I would accept this conclusion. The lead of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. Wouldn't that make you the nastiest of the lot? Yup. The goal of the Alina's operation was to capture or eliminate Narzissenkreuz as well. However, my memory does not contain any intelligence regarding his involvement. That's a given. Looking back at it now, he was merely using us as bait, and I wasn't the only one. It was the same for Jacob, Lyris, and many others in the Ordo. To be more precise, it's the police as calculated by the world formula. This planet itself should survive just fine though. The beast of the star shall drink the amniotic fluid of the world dry. 100 years more and all service life shall be wiped away. Once life on the surface is wiped out, only that which is underwater will remain. Can a planet full of fish eventually rise up to the ocean of stars? The thought of all terrestrial life going extinct is pretty spooky, but when you say things like that, it does give things a romantic ring. It's the heading of a publishing house novel from a few years back. Mommy brought it back to the village to learn how to paint. Yeah, for myself and the others gathered here, though the Narzissenkreuz Ordo is the source of all our troubles, the subjective and Narzissenkreuz purpose are actually completely selfless. He only took the action he did because he calculated the coming of the apocalypse. He wishes to save the world. You have to understand what happened to you, Anne. And as for you, Seymour, your hostility is a result of your programming and the duties it imposes. I suppose we must find the Holy Blade Narzissenkreuz. Talking about the real one, of course, as much as it may be quite strange to say that the ceremonial sort of a magic society is real. Not only will it help us stop Narzissenkreuz blinds, but its unique powers may be able to undo the merging of wills. We should be able to separate Lyris and Marianne, and then Miss Anne, you can defeat the evil dragon Narcissus and rescue Princess Lyris. Let's get moving first. Alright guys, let's have a break a short while. I'ma just go grab something to eat first. It's my dinner. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Wait a second. Okay, we are back. Where are we going again? Follow Caterpillar's direction in the specified. Okay, teleport. Atmospheric visibility is acceptable today. Enough that you can see the tower over there, yes. That I can. The building was once known as the Narzissenkreuz Ordo as a tower of Epsissimus. Had myself a fried chicken. It was good. You would later call it the Tower of Gestalt. I wish I have a snack though, just to offset the fryness, the oiliness, right? The greasiness of the fried chicken. Sorry, fryness. What a word! I was trying to look at my mind dictionary what the right word was. So I passed by fryness first, then oiliness next, and then I found the right word, greasiness. Was the things that have been very need to be combined to display their original complete form. But I suppose I might be speaking in reverse. The heart was complete to begin with. And a mistake was to divide it up for separate study. Don't worry about it. Plays on words are also a trick that mysterious organizations enjoy pulling. What matters what we must do next. Some of the vocabulary used is missing from my semantic indexes, so I could not properly parse your meaning. Almerish, you could say that I found 4 seals. And this tower is one of the locations. That's not the place we need to go. That said, though, who can be sure? Perhaps our destinies will yet take us there in the future. Either way, we need to use the position of the tower to locate the other 4 places. That's why we come here first. So, what are those 4 seals for? I like to restore the Holy Blade Narzissenkreuz, but it could be used as a weapon, I guess. And I suppose we could also just call it the answer. And Chris Ordo once had a ceremony to remove the ego and will. Didn't we already find the Holy Blade Narzissenkreuz? Hey! A wooden sword! Is the wooden sword we found during our adventures? Perhaps you couldn't think of it like this. There's a wooden sword found in the Narzissenkreuz Institute named the Holy Blade of Narzissenkreuz that makes it more important than any ordinary wooden sword. Perhaps it might be of use when the time is right, just like the Holy Blade in the story. Got it, let's go. Hmm. And the search in the Algae Sea started. Huh? Oh, that's not it. Cupid lover. Okay. Excuse me. Uh, place we're looking for is there. All right. Huh? What's this? Bro, it's useless as fuck. What do you mean? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, not like this. What am I missing? I think I know. Wait a sec, what the hell? It attacks below as well, bro. Hmm. Okay, I found you. A block. Did I make the right direction? I'm confused, like, I'm confused. I'm confused. Hey! So that's how you do it. Eh. What? Alright. I guess not. Huh. Hey. What the hell is this? What the hell is that? Okay, I don't know anymore. Let's just go back in the story. Oh, I have to break this first. Ah, yo. Or not. Within these ruins, there are strange water-colored energy flows that seems to follow established channels as they flow along. Additionally, there are devices on the tracks that can gather these energy flows. This strange device can even use lifts. Hmm. Oh, I see. I see. Wait. Wait. What direction should I use it to? Huh. Right. Okay. That should be it, right? Yep. Now then, how do I get in? How do I get in? Should I really? Yeah, I think I really do need to break it. Let's try it out. It's not? Did I miss something? Bro, I feel like I missed something. What did I miss? How do I start this? Uh-huh. You have to shoot those? Oh, you mean this? Oops. Oh my goodness. Maybe it is. How? How about the other side? I was only trying one side, so nope, not gonna happen. Oh my goodness. How? What did I miss? Huh. Is it not here? Hmm. What? How? Oh. Okay. Let's see. Cupid's lover. Hmm. Okay, I'll be back here. I think. Let's just start researching the Algae Sea. Um, I'm stuck. I'm really stuck. Oh my goodness. There's a pad on the ground near the devices. Yeah, we pretty much read it here. Huh. Wait. Oh, it's the same. Well, that sucks. Okay. I'ma go back there then. Hmm. I guess would be this one. Like, huh. Maybe? No? No! Oh my goodness. I might have to open my trusty internet. Because this shit's not happening. That one too, like, I'm curious what this is. To clear the... Hmm... I feel like I'm missing something. Ah. Let's see. Maybe I'ma try this. Then if not, if it's doesn't work, I'ma just search in the internet. How? It doesn't really work. I'm stuck. Top left is the second one. That one? Here? But I already tried hitting it though. But doesn't seem like it's gonna work. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Maybe? 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 No? No. No. Dude, I am stuck. I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No way. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay. So it would be like this, and then one, and do this. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Bro. That wasn't it. Hmm. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So that's just how What? What do you mean? Oh my lord. Oops. Okay. See there. And stop. Oh, finally. Finally. I'm in. Yo. What? Oh. Oh, come on now. Wait a second. Hmm. I don't know, maybe it's not meant for me to go there yet. Perhaps I'm just gonna mark it. I'm just gonna mark it. There you go. I'll come back for it later. Okay, special key. Oh. Not only do you share the same resilient skin. Alright, we are with company. What? Okay. Well, it was a good try. Thanks, appreciate it. Okay, I'm finally here. And I found a special key too. Oh! Okay. Alright. Huh? Not connected yet. Channels? Oh, release. Huh? What? Okay, and then I'll come by if you're still. Oh, sure. Hmm. What's this? Looking glass? Question mark? Oh, wow. Yep. It's this once again, huh? There's a lot of this thing spread out in Fontaine. Where am I? Oh my goodness, I actually came back. I actually came back, bro. Hmm. Go down this time, huh? Where is this? Right, one seal.
ご挨拶します。
行ってあら黎明の日
満ちて今宵月を捧ぐ。そこ。誰のものでもないならもらっても構わないはずよ。
Hmm. You say that's how you do it, right? There is one more. Okay. Yeah, the one that has the key a while ago. Okay. Go down and then release.
誰のものでもないならもらっても構わないはずよ。
Woo! A luxurious dress. Obtain the soul piece. Carefully inspect the top of the mechanism. What? Carefully, but you don't find anything. There's nothing here. Like something was here, but someone else took it. Wait, doesn't that mean that our plan already failed? The bird of reason requires the merging of the four ordines. If we can get the rest of them, we still have a chance. In that case, we better hurry to the next area. Hmm. Alright. Before we continue with the world quest, let's do something else instead. What's this? Huh? Why is pointing here? Oh, Muse Mother. Okay. Alright, so let's do something else. Let's just continue the world quest some other time. Let's do this first. They're about to end anyway, so Might as well, right? Might as well. Criminal ballist. Oh! Look who is here! According to our assessment models here at Mason Garden Age Weapons Bureau, your weapon is very much a cannon. It's just a shame that we need at least 2 teams worth of manpower to deploy your musket in the field. Hmm, it's Jasko. Because I've even considered placing a moral cognition based lock on such weapons. Where we can ensure that they are wielded by the right people, preventing any immense damage resulting from criminal theft. Hmm, another Jolt war game. You could undo the situation immediately. Sometime by the special patrols and Torrena to leeway to take part in a joint war game. That war game became the catalyst for every more frequent exchanges between the armed forces of various nations. Okay. If I remember correctly, we used shivers back then too. Like we were sniping. I remember us sniping. And warriors of Nonland's Flower Feather Clan have joined the war game as well. Flower Feather Clan warriors are skilled at firing while in flight. They open the doors to a whole new world for us. The Knights must have gotten to know the Natlanese warriors during the expedition then. Paimon should have thought of that sooner. But what ballistic war game really? Paimon understand every word individually but put them together and gets a little confusing. Hmm. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So the Knights of Avonius have developed a new type of grenade to help shooters sharpen their understanding. Principle behind it is a little complicated though. Hmm. As for the specifics, I'll let our friend from the Knights of Avonius walk you through it. I was buried in a report organizing, and I hadn't even noticed the honorary knight and his little white companion. My greetings to you both. Hedgewig. Hey, she looks great. New hairdo for an NPC. But the first for this run actually was the connection to you two. Hmm. Even a bit of us on the Hedgewig. Why don't you give us a short version? The Ludler of Broach Sheldrick had taken an unused domain and shaped it to a place to drill his battle formations. Hmm. Once a support company had a sample in hand, they spent the better part of the year carefully disassembling and analyzing it. Eventually, they got the technology figured out. Hmm. Europe up without much fanfare would leave behind a mysterious treasure. Hmm. The upshot is in a wargame setting. The observation grenade lets shooters see through eyes of the round in flight, deepening their grasp of trajectory and obstacles, so they can practice shooting strategies geared toward different scenarios. It works on quite a few clever little angles. The people involved in the wargame have completed everything our two leaders. All that's left is to complete our wargame with an expanded sample. I'm personally interested to see how much your marksmanship improved over the years. Yo. 2024 was it? Or 2023? Like the start of Fontaine. I think it was 2024. I'm not sure though. So 2 years. Who can only be taken out with muskets or something. Oh my gosh, they're foreshadowing it. They're actually foreshadowing it. Because I'll prepare the venue and notify all those we are playing as targets. First say this drill was made to be tough. Even the special patrol's previous marksmanship instructor, Egin, was barely able to pass. Thanks for asking how it been for you in Fontaine. Some good and some bad. Let's just get the bad out of the way first. I drifted a bit too close to the shooting range. The special but mistook me for an airborne target and let off two volleys in my direction. Luckily, I was moving fast enough that should probably not a single round connected. Hmm. I wonder whether the limited sightliness might feel oppressive. As it turned out, the experience was just the opposite of life in flower. Their kind, being surrounded by towering buildings, gave me somehow a strange and pleasant sense of safety. Well, that's good to hear. Alright, let's try it out. It's 6. Hmm. Oh, headshot. Some targets in the drill ground have not yet been marked with a... Oh, we're missing one. Oh, there it is. Okay. What? Oh. Oh! Okay. Why did I start this late? Like, it looks fun though. There is that one mobile game, right? The sniper mobile game. I used to play a lot. It kind of locally reminds me of this. Right, select stage. New clash at the old theater. Wait. Oops. Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. That was a mistake, ain't it? Yo, it was a mistake. I need it to walk back. Let's shut it here. Ooh. Come on. Boom. It's the same score. It's not enough though. Unfortunately. Try again. Bam! Hmm. Right. Oops, that might be a mistake. That might be a mistake. Okay, you're still good though. Alright, last one. Alright. Mountain standoff. Hmm. Okay, I like the other one better. Because if we shot that, we could go shot this. Once this is done, maybe we could shot that for this, then shot that, then shot that, and then shot this. Okay. Hmm. Oh no. Okay, that might be a mistake. Trajectory score, baby. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Mm, I need to be tactical about it. Oh wait. How about this? No. Hmm. Okay, it's a hit. Perfect. Breakthrough at the Valley Pass. Hmm. They have shields now. Some targets deploy shields that can block the observation grenade, making the shot ineffective. Plan your trajectory carefully and aim around the shield to hit the target. Oh. Let's make a shot. Let's make a shot. 77, baby. And done. Stage 5, retake the strong point. Huh. Let's try it out. I'm just randomly shooting actually. I'm just randomly shooting. Okay. Last one. Hunt through the shadow town. La 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 la. Let's see. Hmm. If it comes back that. Oh wait, wait. Hmm. I might just go with that, I guess. Yes. Right. Okay, let's go with this then. Hmm. I guess that's it. That's it, isn't it? Russia indoor furnishing. Oh, okay. So we have a deal. Hey, what's up? What's up? We have a deal. What deal? Did Paimon miss something important? Moral praising would be confirming the signature and a memorandum. On reflection, recruiting Miss Jessica to the special patrol would mean an incalculable loss of talent for her homeland of Natlan. Not the wisest move. And as minimum clockwork stable functioning would be unimaginable without Captain Chevreau's daily command. Coordination without her Fontaine would run into no shortage of trouble. Well, they met midway, which is good. I'll take it. They found a plan that works for both of them. 2 days off, then tomorrow have work. Oh yeah. uh Wait, 2 days tomorrow. Is it Saturday on your side? It's Sunday night here, so Monday's tomorrow. Back to work again. Oh my goodness. I even had a leave because I got sick last Thursday and it got worse in Friday. That is also why I wasn't able to stream back then too, which is unfortunate. Yeah, and I'm still recovering with the flu. Monday again. This plan can strengthen cooperation between the Special Patrol, the Flower Feather Clan, and the Knight of Avonias while keeping the burden as low as possible. Send people back and forth. Flower Feather Clan warriors Saint Fontaine for a stretch and Special Patrol fighters head hope to Natlan. Daily curriculum, the simulation training, and live drill schedules and budget arrangements. Every detail needs systematic planning. And will be focused on weak spots, addressing each with its own specific remedy. For instance, the Natlanese warriors don't pay much attention to formation theory. Montaigne shooters have almost no live experience with movement against movement marksmanship. Hmm. Representatives from the next one are essential. Any results from the program should be shared with them. Please let me convey this back to our headquarters so that the officers can issue a formal reply. This drill will has produced a well of ballistic planning thinking samples covering shooters of every skill level. And now to substantially improve the original mascot marksmanship textbooks. Okay. Hmm. No. I actually work during the day, and then once I got back home during the afternoons, I stream pretty much right away after a few minutes of rest. That's pretty much it. I do try to stream every single day if I could. Unless, of course, number one, if I'm very busy IRL. Number two, if I got sick. And yeah, if I got sick, it would be impossible for me to stream. Pretty much just like last Thursday and Friday. And lastly, if there's no electricity or our internet connection is malfunctioning. But other than those reasons, I do try to stream every single day if I could. It's a grind after all. I'm quite passionate in making content, like doing all this. So yeah, I really want to make it work. Hmm. While I'm at it, it's a shameful plug. So can I ask you guys to leave a like, subscribe, and follow to my social medias like X and TikTok, as well as to my other streaming sites, which is Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. And yes, I do multi-stream, so I'm streaming to YouTube right now, as well as streaming to Twitch. I did stop streaming to Kick, but I'm planning to return there soon in the future. It's just that You know, being a one-man show, managing managing all of this while still having a lot of things to do IRL is just ain't gonna it's not working. So I have to drop kick for the time being, but I do want to return there soon in the future. Maybe one of the weeks or days. Yup. By the way, sorry for the voice, guys. Like, I'm still recovering from my flu. So the cough, runny nose, all that stuff is still here. Having our friends in Fontaine Island all get strong is the best feeling there is. And done. Dun 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 down. Very down. To be carried through the air by closers too. That's right. I have a practice handling the musket up there and shooting at ground targets at high speed. Is there a race involved? There is. Amazing. Looks like money is the answer of all, guys. Really now, really now. But I suppose she's just scared. Yeah, I suppose she's just scared, so she's asking. And when the money came out, it just add up to the motivation. I'll run my best. Ooh. Alright, what? What's wrong with this two? Hmm. Alright, I guess that's about it for me, guys. Since we already achieved the objective for the stream, it took us 3 hours and 15 minutes to finish. So yeah, we finally have started in the wake of what? In the Wake of Narcissus, the world quest. And also the event that we just finished. After all, 7 hours. 7 hours. 7 hours left. So yeah, I guess that's about it for me for the day. Right, our next Genshin stream will be focusing on the world quest in the Wake of Narcissus. Hopefully we could finish it then so that we can finally focus on this one. I actually have started this one already, but midway through I decided to, like, since I'm doing this anyway, might as well do the world quest that goes through with this one. It doesn't say it's prerequisite, but if you want to understand the lore better, I went and decided to just go and finish the world quest that comes with it. That comes with it first. It's actually was on my YouTube channel, Void. On my last Genshin streams, it was focusing on the world quest, I.Aqueous Tidemarks, and of Narzissenkreuz, Ancient Colors, Book of Esoteric Revelations, V.Unfinished Comedy. And now we just started in the Wake of Narcissus. We'll be trying to finishing it on the next Genshin stream. So yeah. Oh no, sorry. Excuse me. I'm actually the type of gamer that I wanna deep dive into the lore. I tend to read the dialogues as well. You know, I'm just interested with the rich story games in general. That's also why I love playing RPGs and JRPG games, like gacha games that have a rich stories as well. You know, like the JRPG ones would be Final Fantasy, Persona series, to name a few. For the RPG ones, you could say God of War, you know, to name one. Dragon Quest, some not skip dialogue, yeah. That's pretty much the main story, so it's criminal to skip it. But yeah, I do try to like read it all, you know, deep dive with the story as much as I could. So yeah, that's also why I covered the world quest that comes with the event first, so that I could understand this event better, the story event. After all, Summer Fontaine also covers Sandrone's story quest, since they didn't put it here. As you see, I have a lot of backlogs, guys. I have a lot of backlogs, bro. So they didn't put it here because they included it on this one. I think it's this one. Should we meet again? Sandrone's story quest, Act 1. So I really want to understand that better, so I went with the world quest. I covered the world quest first, stream it as well. So yeah, I guess that's it. It's also 9 in the evening here now, so I really have to go, guys. The next stream would be tomorrow. I'm just not sure yet what game I'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll just have to see how it goes. If not tomorrow, then the day after tomorrow. Like I said earlier, I do try to stream every single day if I could, unless of course if I'm very busy IRL. Secondly, if I got sick, it would be impossible for me to stream. And lastly would be if there's a problem in our electricity or in our internet connection, and that would prevent me from streaming and making content. But yeah, other than those two reasons, I do try to stream every single day if I could. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I do live in C region, guys, so the time is pretty much Asian. Anyway, I guess that's about it for me for today. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if there's still announcement that I haven't said, but there's nothing coming to mind right now. So I'll be ending it here now. Once again, I would like to say thank you very much to everyone who dropped by, those who came earlier that are not here now. Those who are still with us right now, as well as those who are gonna watch this once I'm done. Why is there a Oma here? I mean, here's a horsewoman. There you go. Alright, so yeah, sorry. I really hate getting sick. What was I about to say again? Alright. Again, before I go, I would like to say thank you guys, and I would also like to advertise my other social medias, my X in TikTok, as well as my other streaming sites. If you like the stream, guys, can I ask you to leave a like, subscribe, and follow? I will appreciate it with the bottom of my heart. Anyway, that's about it for me. I'ma go now, people. I need to go take my meds as well, unfortunately, since I'm still recovering from my flu. Yeah. She is big. I mean, she's tall, guys. She's tall. Alright, that's about it. Once again, thank you very much for coming, and see you guys on the next one. Bye bye and take care, everybody. Kali signing off. At least for the day. Bye bye. Thank you very much for coming, guys. Take care.